My first impression when I came here was that there's a lot of poverty, there's a lot of need that's here in this country, and it was something where you see a lot of darkness. And so that was something where we felt that we wanted to make a difference here, and we wanted to have programs where they can be integral so that we are shining light into the darkness. FR started about 3.5 years ago. It was something that God was putting in my heart to reach the homeless that were right down the street from where we were working. We brought 2 or 3 guys back to our center. Started out with a PVC piping with a tarp around it, a hose for a shower. Just sat and talked with them to where it is today, where we have a building, we have shower stalls, and a full holistic program. The reality in El Salvador is that if you live on the streets or have been exploited on the street, you will most likely die there. That is why the Lighthouse Project and our other programs are so important. Without our supporters, we could not be offering these resources and this hope to men, women, and children who are struggling to get through another night in San Salvador. So we started the El Faro Bakery with the idea to start a micro enterprise. We hired a professional baker, Manuel. He's the one who actually bakes the bread. We bake different types of sweet bread, and we actually are able to provide jobs to people living on the street so that they are able to have income for their needs. Every Thursday night we have a group of volunteers that come to our center where they pack up 300 to 400 meals. And we actually leave from our center, we go in the back of a pickup truck, and we distribute these 300 to 400 meals to people who are living on the streets. Every night is different. Sometimes we see addicts, we see people who are living on the streets because they don't make enough money. They make $2 to $3 a day, work 2 to 3 times a week, and so they don't have enough for a room, let alone food. We see kids, babies out on the street at night, and so this is our way that we're able to help them.
Many of the young victims we have met have been forced into prostitution by their family members. We also offer them the opportunity to start their own business by working in partnership with another nonprofit organization called Free the Girls. Through this organization, the women can start their own business selling bras. That way they're interacting only with women and don't have the interaction with men that has so damaged them in the past. In addition, we support them in their studies, and we also guide them along the way by offering things like finance classes where we teach them about budgeting, planning for the future, and setting goals for themselves. These are basic things that will help them to succeed in their business and in their life.
We have worked with the Child and Youth Services in El Salvador to bring hope to kids that have been orphaned, abandoned, or abused. We also have had many donors partner with us to bring computers to these kids in government protection centers around El Salvador. Knowing how to use a computer opens doors for them by giving them access to online education, and it gives them a skill that can be used to help them find a job.